The Urdu word Khufiya means hidden, camouflaged, concealed. Vishal Bhardwaj's new film is based on the 2012 novel Escape to Nowhere, written by former intelligence officer Amar Bhushan. The book is loosely inspired by the true incident in which a senior intelligence officer who was suspected of being a spy vanished. The title Khufiya refers to the shadowy world of espionage, spying, and inevitably killing. But what makes this film so compelling is that Khufiya also refers to the interior lives of its leads, especially the women. Each one is hiding secrets and scars. Even a seemingly ordinary New Delhi housewife becomes someone else when she's alone. These women are played by a formidable set of actors. Tabu is Krishna Mehra or KM, a raw operative who's steely, committed and broken. In the book, this character is male. Vishal changed it because he didn't find it, as he said, exciting enough. This gender switch adds a melancholic poetry to the story. KM's resting face is both stoic and sad. At one point, she puts everything into perspective by saying, "जब तक दुनिया देश और धर्म में बटी है, तब तक ये खून खराबा होता रहेगा और इसके जिम्मेदार हम सब होंगे." Tabu has done some of her career's best work with Vishal. Think of Nimi in Maqbool and Ghazala in Haider. KM is a fine addition to this pantheon of remarkable women. There are scenes in which she looks haunted, both by personal loss and by the burden of doing what must be done to protect the country. Wamiqa Gabbi, who was so memorable as Nilofer in Jubilee, is Charu, the housewife who follows her maternal instincts to dangerous ends. Her character goes from playful to tragic and she doesn't miss a beat. Bangladeshi actor Azmeri Hakbadon is Hina, a woman who wields her sensuality as a weapon. And the scene stealer is Navnendra Behel as Charu's mother-in-law. She's superbly duplicitous and somehow she even manages to insert humor into this grim story. Just listen to her complain about the housework she needs to do. Through these women, Vishal creates a world of love, longing, compromise and loss. Each one is fierce and fabulous. Vishal hasn't just directed Khufiya, he's also co-written the screenplay with Rohan Narula, written the dialogue and composed the music. The lyrics are by Sant Kabir, Sant Rahim and Gulzar Saab. Vishal is one of those rare multi-hyphenated artists like Sanjay Leela Bhansali who creates worlds that suck us in like quicksand. In the beginning, the plot and the back and forth of the screenplay might confuse you, but the tone of mystery and danger is constructed with care. Watch a scene in which KM and Hina sit in a car in the middle of a downpour and discuss what must be done. There is suspense, but there's also something mysterious, more emotional, like the two women are embarking on something that they will not be able to control. This doesn't mean that the men get short shrift. Atul Kulkarni is lovely as KM's ex-husband. All women should have a friend like this in their lives. And Ali Fazal is strong as Dev, a raw officer who his own colleagues are spying on. Khufiya necessarily focuses on the art of looking. Through the film, characters observe each other through hidden cameras, from behind walls, sitting in cars. But ultimately, human beings remain opaque and unknowable. Each one contains multitudes. Incidentally, this film also works as a reality check to the many spy sagas we've been watching, including Pathaan, the Tiger series, Mission Majnu, and more. It shows us how unglamorous and difficult it actually is to lead a double life and to spend most of your time gazing covertly at others. The film also shows us the collateral damage that occurs in the game of one-upmanship between nations. People die, but it hardly matters. There are scenes which stretch credulity. A track involving a spiritual guru was for me the least convincing. You might also take a minute to adjust to post-interval narrative, which goes a little too much into Razi mode. But mostly Vishal maintains control on a complex, sprawling story of men, women and nations pitted against each other and themselves. You can watch Khufiya on Netflix. If you like this review, subscribe to Reviews and More.